Guys, good morning. This is another day. So we want to go into the market. I've mapped out my zones now. These are my point of entry, my POI. So once the market gets to either this up zone or this down zone, that's when I will know whether to buy or to sell. So if you look at the previous history, you're going to see that whenever market gets to this zone, it tends to come down. Whenever it gets to this zone, it tends to come down. It's as simple as that. And whenever it comes to these zones, it tends to go up. So look at the previous histories. Whenever markets touch that upper zones, they tends to what? They tends to go down, all the way down. And whenever markets touch this lower zone, they tends to do what? They tends to go up. So I'm waiting for that same moves to appear. So this is where our current candle is. So I'm waiting for the market, which is the candle, to either get to this up zone or to this down zone. So then I will wait for my candle pattern, then I enter the market based on the pattern. Let's wait and see. So at the moment, guys, this current candle has touched it. This is my 1 minute. So I've realized that the candle has break this zone. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to wait for the next candle to pop up for me to know what to do next. So I'm going to, once the next candle pop up, I'm going to know whether to buy or to sell. This is my buy. This is my buy, and this is my sell. So this is, so wherever this candle end, if this give me 3 green candle like this is the 3 white soldier pattern. Of course I'm going to purchase uptrend, but if I see a rejection and it comes down here, I'm going to purchase downtrend. So let's wait and see. Alright, so this is uptrend. I'm going to purchase uptrend. I need to purchase uptrend here. That's an uptrend pattern. Oh, the market has reset, but I've purchased for uptrend. I've purchased for uptrend, and the market is literally going up. So let's wait for the results. Alright, so if you look at it, this is the breakout we are talking about, and the next candle literally went up. So this is on the 2-minute time frame. The 1-minute time frame will give us the entry we saw. So the entry, this is the entry we saw. 1, 2, 3, the 3 white soldier. Of course, once the 3 white soldier appear, the next 2 candle, which is going to be 2 minutes. Remember, this is 1 minute. The next 2 candle will be uptrend, and of course, the next 2 candle were uptrend. And we did purchase uptrend. So let's go ahead and check the results. This one here is my short-term contract, but the 2-minute contract here, we are going to find it. Can you see it is an uptrend and it is a win? So we have to wait patiently for another entry, because we take 3 trade for a day. So we wait for another entry. Alright guys, so we wait again until the market comes back to this zone, and from the look of things it has hit this zone before reversing. So we are going to wait patiently for us to know whether to buy or to sell. So let's wait and see the results. Alright guys, so this is a downtrend. It has been confirmed that this is a downtrend, and I've entered. So what happened here is this. Let me tell you what I saw. I've been waiting right from this place here until I finally see that this is a downtrend. And how it happened is that this market has been consolidating within this line here. So I wasn't sure whether to buy or to sell until this first trade here. That shows a rejection, meaning that the buyers are weak, that the sellers are in vogue. Okay, that's a rejection from the upside. Then the next second red candle is an indecision candle, which means that the market doesn't know whether to buy or to sell. But this indecision is strongly recurring the indecision, like the sellers are still in vogue. Okay, then I waited for the next candle, and the next candle was a breakout candle to the downside, and precisely a momentum candle. The candle is a momentum candle. So immediately I saw that, I had to purchase for downtrend. So if it's of two things, is either after this breakout I wait for this current candle to end, then I enter here for 2 minute candle. That's it. But I knew that if I wait for this candle to end before I enter, I would have missed the entry point precisely. So of course, in as much as I've seen a rejection and indecision that the red are in market, then a little momentum, I know this is downtrend, so I entered for downtrend. It's as simple as that. So let's wait for the result. Let's wait for the outcome. And let's check. Let's check. Okay, boom. This is a downtrend. Can you see? Very easy. That's a downtrend. So what I need to do is I go back again. One more trade to go. One more trade to go. So I'm going to wait for entry again. Alright guys, so we could see a breakout here, and of course this is going to be an uptrend market, so I'm going to purchase for uptrend. I'm going to purchase for uptrend. Why do I purchase uptrend? Even though we entered late, but the reason I purchase for uptrend is this. Look at this. You have to have a solid reason for going into the market, and the reason is because of this three candle here. Okay, this is what we call the three white soldier. If you look at it, the same pattern repeats itself here. You see, the three white soldiers. Immediately that three green appeared, what happened? The next two green candle went what? Went up. So immediately this three green candle repeat itself. What does that signify? This is the three white soldiers, which means uptrend. Now, the reason I did have purchased and these three white soldiers qualified for uptrend is because the third candle break out the zone, which means uptrend. If the third candle hasn't break out the zone, it won't have been valid. Now look at it here. Same happens here. The second candle literally break out the zone, and I waited for this third one to appear. Remember, we took this trade. Remember, I waited for this third candle to end before I entered. On a norms, I would have entered here immediately at the end of this second green candle. I would have entered, but I waited for this. So me waiting for this now, I literally have I've entered late, but it was still valid. It was still valid. This is it. I would have entered at the second candle here, this break here. Immediately this one end, I enter. Why should I have entered like that? The reason is because you see, this red and this green, this previous red and this green, this is a bearish, a bullish arami. A bullish arami. So immediately I've seen a bullish arami, that's my signal. I need a confirmation. And the confirmation is this breakout. Immediately I see this confirmation, what should I do? I will enter. It's as simple as that. So of course we won this, we should win this. Let's check the result, and boom, it is a win trade. Boom, it is a win trade. So now at the last phase this thing went down, although it was going up. So I told you we entered late. So if it were entered precisely at from beginning, we entered late at 22 seconds. That extra 22 seconds went before we entered. It would have went up. But all the same, we still win. It does not hit our stop loss. This is a winning trade. So we are done for today. See you again next time.